A lot of us know what it's like to raise a child, a dog, and even a cat, but what about chickens and in your backyard? Well, I'm here at Felix Terra Farm in Fayetteville to show you how it's all done, and who knows, you might even want to give it a try yourself.
I grew up with chickens.
This is Erika Liljestrand.
My mom always had there was always a few running on our property, same with my husband, so we just, we got a couple and then a couple more and then a couple more and and we just love them. They're such fun animals. They're a great reason for me to get out of the house and kind of walk over here.
Walk over here to hang out with all 70 of her chickens. Seems like a lot to handle, but to her, not so much, especially comparing it to her dog Cosmo.
Day to day, it maybe takes me, 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at night, just closing them up, making sure everyone's in there. Picking up eggs takes about, 5-10 minutes. But then there is that longer when I'll come out maybe once a week and clean all their feeders and water. So that might take me an hour once a week to really do a deep clean of everything.
And about an hour when she cleans the chicken coop. And speaking of a coop, it's something you'll want to have if you're thinking of raising a few chickens. It's okay to have them in a smaller backyard, but be sure to have a coop with nesting boxes and roosts for the chickens to sit on top of at night.
If you're raising chickens in a backyard type environment where you have other things in your backyard, even where you have a lawn in your backyard, you will want to keep the chickens separated from that. So having a fenced in area where they can kind of be comfortable during the day is really important.
Another important thing is food and water. Baby chicks will require chick starter feed. Older chickens that are 18 to 20 weeks of age or older require a layer feed, which you can get at a chicken feed store.
We like to use the pellet size, so that layer feed has everything the chickens need to lay eggs. We also have a scratch grain mix, so our scratch grains have things like cracked corn in it and little bits of oats and soy, and it's kind of more treats for the chickens.
Erika gives them about a scoop a day. Chickens love fruit and vegetable scraps. They can also eat leftover plain cooked pasta and rice. And fun fact, grit and oyster shells are good add-ons for helping the flock to grind food and to produce strong shells in the eggs they lay. And speaking of eggs, if you want baby chicks to join the family, or if you're just getting started and want some, one way is getting them at a local farm store.
They might have what are called pullets or straight run chicks. So if you just get the pullets, it's going to be all females, and only the females lay eggs.
You can also have the hens hatch their eggs, but if you want to add adult chickens to your coop, be aware of potential illnesses. Erika says it's easy to spread diseases from another coop to yours since you may not know if the chickens from the other coop are healthy.
There are ways that you're supposed to quarantine, to make sure that chicken's healthy before introducing it to your current flock.
Also be on the lookout for chicken eggs and salmonella.
Handling eggs, occasionally there might be chicken feces on the eggs and things like that. So you want to think about that when you're bringing those eggs inside and washing them in your sink.
Erika uses separate sponges, drying rags, and soap when dealing with eggs. And she sanitizes the area when she's done.
We love going out to the coop every day and picking up eggs. It's really fun to see. And then you get eggs kind of, right in your backyard that you know where they came from. So that's what we really love about having chickens.
So are you thinking about raising some chickens? If so, and you have questions, go ahead and call the Cumberland County Cooperative Extension office at the number on your screen. In Cumberland County, I'm Jared Thompson.